Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to review the LV pochettes, and if you have been thinking about getting one of them, do watch on and I hope you find the information useful. As always, do give a like to this video and subscribe to my channel if you're interested about content on luxury vintage bags, travel, and lifestyle. I first got a mini pochette accessoire and I was using it regularly as an everyday catch-all for all my bigger bags. And because there are D-rings on both sides, I tried using the mini pochette accessoire as a mini bag too, and I found it really convenient and fuss-free since it's a canvas bag. So when I first got my hands on the Toiletries 26, I was thinking, great, I can transform this into a bag, and now I have another canvas piece that can fit more than the mini pochette accessoire. However, I'm not sure if it's the size or the structure of the Toiletries 26. I didn't like it as a crossbody with the straps, and using this as a clutch did not suit my lifestyle in general. So this has become a piece that I rarely use today. And I continued my search for another canvas piece that could hold more than my mini pochette accessoire, and of course, the pochette accessoire immediately came to my mind. And since the pochette accessoire was almost impossible to get in store, I eventually seek out the vintage market and got one through a Japanese retailer. And when I first got this bag, I did not realize that there was another pochette style, and it's the Navona Pochette, which is this current piece. I believe the Navona Pochette only comes in the Damia Ebene print, and I got this for about $300 USD 3 years ago. Here's a little size comparison between the mini pochette accessoire and the Damia Navona Pochette. I have been using my Navona Pochette so much, and I hardly see any wear. And there are days I wish I had this bag in a monogram style too, so in the past year, I've been hunting for the pochette accessoire in the monogram print. If you're lucky enough to get the pochette accessoire in store, you'll still have to pay over $1,000 US now, and I can't justify the prices knowing how crazy price increases have been. So I eventually went back to the vintage market and found a vintage monogram pochette accessoire in a relatively good condition and at a decent price of $450 US this year. The design for both of these bags is really simple. It's basically one large single zip compartment. The pochettes come with a detachable leather strap. For the Ebene print, you get a dark brown leather strap, and for the monogram print, you get a vachetta leather strap. My vintage monogram pochette accessoire did not come with a leather strap. Probably was broken or it was just missing from the previous owner. So instead, I got just a regular vachetta strap online. The sides of the Navona Pochette taper off slightly at the top, making it more of a slight trapezoid shape, while the regular pochette accessoire is rectangular, and I think the vintage one is also slightly different than the current version. For the Navona, the canvas pieces are held together by a leather piece, whereas for the pochette accessoire it's in full canvas. Another major difference between the Navona Pochette and the Pochette Accessoire is the additional leather tab. For the Navona, there is no leather tab on the side, so both the D-rings are attached onto the canvas of the bag by a small leather piece. Let's compare the sizes of both of these bags. The Navona measures roughly 21.5 centimeters across, 12 centimeters in height, and 3.5 centimeters on the side. The Pochette Accessoire measures about 22 centimeters across, 13.5 centimeters in height, and 4 centimeters on the side. As you can see, the Pochette Accessoire is slightly taller than the Navona, so overall it fits more too. The mini pochette fits into both the Navona pochette and the regular pochette accessoire. There is a tad more space in the pochette accessoire as compared to the Navona. However, I will not recommend putting the pochette accessoire in either of these bags because it takes up too much space. So these are my daily essentials. Let's see how much can the Navona fit as compared to the pochette accessoire. So next, I'm going to transfer the things from the Navona into the pochette accessoire and see if I can fit more things. So I managed to put in another 30 ml bottle into the pochette accessoire. Next, I would like to highlight the condition of these bags, especially since they are vintage pieces. The main wear for vintage pochettes are at the D-rings and zipper. The color on the hardware tends to wear off with time and regular use. As you can see, the color on the D-ring of my Navona is not as shiny as it should be and looks more brassy than gold. And that's the same for my pochette accessoire as well. Another important detail to look out for in vintage pochettes is the little canvas piece or leather piece around the D-rings. I've seen some pochettes where there is some slight tearing of the canvas or leather, and this may be due to the pressure from the D-rings against the canvas or how the bag was handled when pulling the zipper. For the monogram pochette accessoire, of course you will want to look at the vachetta leather parts as well. mainly the leather tab and the strap. Drying and cracking of the strap is a common issue with the vintage pochette accessoires, and sometimes the patina on the leather tab can be quite dark as well. So styling the pochettes have been one of my favorite things to do. I love dressing these bags with different straps and chains depending on my outfits or mood. I have full-length leather straps which I use when I want something crossbody. I also have the original straps which I use when I want a cute shoulder bag. When I want to dress the bags up, I use the gold chains. You can even use the gold chains as details or use double straps, scarves, ribbons, twirlies. It's really just up to your imagination. There are just endless ways to style these bags, and you can practically throw on any types of chains or straps you want. And sometimes I would just clip on my AirPods onto the side with a carabiner, and this is just really convenient. Which brings me to the pros of these bags. I love how versatile these bags are and the many ways you can wear it. I think the most fun part about the bags is styling them differently, just as you would style your outfits. And besides using them as mini bags, they can also double up as pouches in bigger bags. And of course, I'm not suggesting that you throw your bags around, but another huge pro for the pochettes is how durable and carefree they are. The LV canvas is quite indestructible with proper use. Both of these bags are almost 10 years old and the canvas still looks intact. I simply grab either of these bags for everyday errands, and I don't worry about the weather outside or if I'm cycling to my destination. The ease of use is really what I love about both of these pieces, and they still look good with any outfit. I haven't quite found another everyday mini bag that is as durable and easy to use as the pochettes. There are many leather alternatives like the Celine Trio, the Bottega mini bags, and the Walks, but these pieces are still made of leather and they would be slightly heavier than canvas and would require more care in general. The only other non-LV luxury mini bag that I think would match the functionality of the pochettes will be the Prada Nylon Re-Edition mini bags. But considering how much you pay for a vintage LV pochette, you really get your money's worth with the many years of use you can put into it. The only con I can think of is the print. The monogram and demi-abine print is not for everyone. And if you don't like the print or you find that it's too common, then these pochettes will not be for you. So personally, I find that it's incredible that the Pochette Accessoires has been around for 30 years. This really says a lot about the design and relevancy of the bag. To me, the pochettes are truly classic pieces. Again, the pros and cons that I've mentioned are based on my preferences and experiences and may not be applicable for everyone. I hope you find the overall review and comparisons helpful, especially if you have been thinking about getting the Pochette Accessoire or the Navona Pochette. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Meantime, take care and stay stylish. Bye!